Let me know if I'm live. Let me know if I'm live. Becky, let me know if I'm live. Thank you. Let me put you over here. I'm sorry? Oh, let me put you over here so I can really read. I got my dog toy. I'm over here. So it's all right. Let me just touch out. This is gonna be real quick because Jolie and Miranda are going live. So I ain't gonna hold y'all for too long. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Busy Blue, and I am back. Cause I have to talk to y'all. I have to talk to y'all. Y'all look. First of all, I'm trying to catch up on the feeds. Shout out to Mad Rose. Now I don't watch the puppet shows thing, but y'all know I love the channel deal. Y'all know I love the channel, especially the mom pay girl. But I had to come in here. First of all, I've heard that there's been a lot of stuff happening on the feeds, and again, because of my real job, some stuff I'm gonna have to put on the back burner just for a second. Just for a second, because I'm already stressed. Like I'm already stressed. Right? So here I go. Let me say this, because this is gonna be a real quick video. I don't want to interrupt anybody's live and stuff like that. So this is gonna be a real quick video. Y'all just work with me for just a little bit. One, there's been a lot of community, and I think that a lot of people get frustrated when this is probably when a lot of y'all about to click off. Okay. I'm black. I'm black. And I want to see black faces on my screen. I want to see representation. I want to see all the communications, and I'm going to hold accountable and put my foot on the necks of those individuals. And maybe it's just the advocate in me or in my family. My mom is very persistent. And if you don't, I remember when I first came out to her, she was like, well, I guess we're not eating Chick-fil-A anymore because I heard that they, are getting advocated for this. And like that's just who we are. And we're protesting, we're moving along, and we'll let you know, like, look, girl, it's a no for me. So I get up, right? And I'm just here, I'm watching some things, I'm listening. So I caught up on the Tearing Out Straight Morning Update because they had a black guy on there who gave me life. He just gave me life. And I don't think he was doing too much. I want to know what he was sipping on in that cup. Jacqueline Glover says, sending you so much love. You're an amazing person. Thank you so much, Jacqueline Glover. Hold on, y'all. Let's stay on task. Okay. Put your B's in the comments so Jackie know. Come on, Jacqueline. Put your B's in the comments. Yo, let's stay on task. We on the agenda. Because we got to make sure right after this, I'm going straight over to Jolene and Miranda to see what their hot takes are. But I'll be hearing that it's not, I don't even know if it's right. It's they should call it the Antebellum South right now in the Big Brother house. That's what I've been hearing. I've been hearing that they should call it the Antebellum South right now. Okay, can't come back. Okay. I heard that, David's trying to tell people not to advocate for or push for him because Davon and Bailey are trying to keep him, but they feel like Davon's going too much. David's doing too much. I mean, Davon's doing too much communicating with people. And I was watching Mad Roast, and I got a little glimpse of, because y'all know I give tea. Like I give like a gossipy tea telephone. So I hope y'all don't come here for the facts. If y'all do come here for the facts, I have the most amazing moderators and busy bees in the whole entire world. I have to rewatch the video so I can catch up on what really happened, because half the stuff I be talking about wrong sometimes anyway. But anyway, but Mad Rose was saying something like, Maddie was saying that Nicole was saying, well, if I was a black woman, because I guess they're feeling that they're trying to just save David because he's black. And Nicole was like, well, if I was a black woman, I would be playing for my game and only be focused on my game and not what the community or whatever wants. Something to that effect. Don't quote me. And I said, what the? She said, what? Let's be clear. And I don't know how many times that people have to say, we have to say this. We are not in the realm and in the space right now where you can just be. And you can just be. And then after you get one piece, so now we got a black woman on the show, we got a black woman on the show, we got a black man on the show. Now we have to Make sure we get more so that, okay, so then that black person can be polarized like this. Nasal E, I mean, not, it wasn't even nasal E. It was the one I didn't even expect. Is she crumbling because she's a kindergarten teacher who's about to get voted out? And I love her, but she said was wrong. If I was a black woman, you don't know nothing what it's like being a black woman. You don't know anything about being that. So don't talk about if you were one. It's like not the same. Let's be clear. If you were a black woman, you probably wouldn't be on the show because we already got 3. We already got 2. We like you. If you were a black woman, you probably wouldn't have been on the show. Let's start there. Your privilege is just so high and mighty. They're giving you nerdy. You're giving us nerdy vibes, but girl, if you truly were a black woman, you probably wouldn't be on the show. You probably would not be on the show. We already got one. So I don't want to hear you talk about whether or not. Well, if I was one, girl, you wouldn't be. Would it be? Think about all the people who've been casted for this show. You could talk about who you were as a white woman because you got several chances. Several different people to refer to. I would play more of a game like this. I would play more of a game like that. As a black man, okay, if I only think about all the black men, okay, let me count all 6. Go away from me with this. And then now we about to talk about, so that's just that on that. I don't got the full story. I'm gonna come and give y'all some tea when I get everything together, but I'll say this. Whoever has whatever, right? Now I ain't gonna do it because this is what I want people to see, and I want people to understand. Y'all, this is how I am here. I got this light on, and I'm burning up. All I've been drinking was water today. Well, actually, no, I have wine. I can say that. Oh, when I come up on the screen and I talk about. Somebody said, chill out, B. I'm trying my best, but what makes me angry, so I know what I firmly keep my foot placed on Rob Has a Podcast's neck because when I first started watching Big Brother, right, and doing reviews, I thought that this community just loves people who love the game, love the show, and want to be a part of that. I didn't realize, it's just a white thing and black people like it too. And I started to feel that more and more when I got a bond with, I had a bond with, what's that boy name now? Well, when I started having bonds with other YouTubers, then I was like, okay, we're building a community here. We have something here. But then it really frustrated me that the people just went to these certain channels. And on those certain channels, there was no representation. It was just like we had black people, we had Asians, like we had representation on the show, yet there was no representation. Yeah, it was Recency Bias Radio. When I had a relationship with Recency Bias Radio, I was like, okay, good, me, bro, like we gonna do this. Like it excited me that like now there's momentum, there's movement, and there was camaraderie to some effect. It was me, Recency Bias Radio, Metro D, Sage Valentine was in here, in and out doing some videos, and I was like, okay, we're kind of building this community where we're like being able to, give a variety and diversify what people get a chance to see. Now, the way YouTube work, you're not right. Okay, so you can't really do that. And it was frustrating me because we all were different channels. Sage is different than me. I'm definitely different than Metro D. I'm definitely different than Recency Bias Radio. And we all like expected each other's well, at one point we all like respected each other's lanes and how our craft is, because we need to diversify. I'm not going to talk about the same stuff Recency Bias Radio talk about on the scheme and raise of being black. Yes, because we kind of have those experiences. We have those experiences. Outside of that, I talk about things different than how Metro D talks about it, and the way that he delivers and what how he communicates with his supporters. I'm different than how I communicate with my supporters. Y'all know how we do over here, and it's different than what they do at Sage Valentine's channel. But we were creating a black space, and that was so exciting. But you always, sometimes you got to get in with the fit in. So I'm like, okay, look, there is this huge platform, this huge space. We're all getting, and y'all don't drag nobody in the comments. I still, whether or not they love me or whatever, they are creating a space for black people who feel that way. And whether or not me and Recency Bias Radio get along, or there's a dispute, what I appreciate is that there's a space for African Americans or black people or people of color who want to support or what have you, allies, to go who think like that. I'm a gay black male. Maybe straight black men want to go see someone else. Okay, like I that's what I'm appreciative of. I love it. I need it. I'm here for it, and I feel like there was still camaraderie amongst it. It was very clear that there was one particular large platform that was like, oh no, it's not over here. Not over here. And I remember getting retweets I know Rob knew who I was, right? Because I remember getting retweets and communications, and everyone's like, oh my God, you guys should do something, this and that, da, da, da. And I remember it was just always weird because Rob was like, silent. So I'm looking, I didn't do nothing to him. Then I started to watch the way that they were talking about some of the race issues and what they were quieting down and what we can say and what we can't say. And then I was like, okay, I don't like how this is going. So, let's speak on it. Let's speak on it. And I think that sometimes when you hold people accountable, they get upset with you. Somebody said, yes, I wrote soda. They get upset with you. And I want to be the thing is, because I tell you, I go over there, I tip in there every other week and watch Rob has a podcast. Yeah, I told y'all that I do that. And I wish I could comfortably watch it and see myself and hear myself. It was like I told y'all when I moved to Vermont, they say it's this and no shade to Vermont. Such a forward-thinking, liberal place, but like it's just white people saying that they're liberal, like, but there's no black space, like they have no black spaces, none of that stuff. But people think it's so progressive. It's like it's only white people, the white people saying that yeah, we're progressive. Y'all not given the chance to be racist because they know black people over there to be racist too. So what I have been is kept my foot on the neck, like, yo, I think that show needs a lot more representation. And I think it needs to be more of a variety and to truly communicate about who's on this show, what their feelings are, and can adequately speak to some of the experiences that, or not microaggressions that are happening, and not be coy or put somebody that has the same has melanin, but I don't know nothing about it. And sorry, y'all, we don't even grow up in a society where they teach you truly about African American histories and studies and stuff like that. They was trying to wipe slavery out of the books. So then where do we come in? Randomly in the 60s for civil rights? We just randomly show up in civil rights. We don't know us. And there's some communities, some places, some people who go through and live life like that. And just popping somebody who has melanin on my screen, it's not changing anything. And it's okay. It's okay to be wrong. I'm not right all the time. Drag me money, drag me. I'm not right all the time. So what I'm starting to see more and more. I remember the first time he had like this Survivor cast or whatever, and I was thinking, okay, Q, I'm glad the platform is being used for this. I don't know if you need to be a part of the conversation. That's a whole other issue. But I'm glad that the platform is being used for this. I hope that, the petition was moved forward. I hope that whatever funding was given to, a Black movement or something that was going on during this time, what have you. Y'all, I'm not reading the comments right now because I'm solely trying to get all of this out so that I'll read them at the end, and then we can peace out and go over there to, tiptoe over to Jolene's place, right? So, I said in one of the videos, like, yes, I love that. I love this. There's more work that needs to be done. And I wouldn't understand how someone who wants to diversify their audience, if they want, someone who wants to diversify their audience, who wants to increase, I can't imagine an exec being like, okay, how do we get more people of color? How do you get more African Americans to watch? How can we get more roundtable discussions? Like, what can we do now to diversify? And I think things like this is great. And now that you started to do it, you have me. Now I'm ready to say, look, Black people, they got it now. Now we don't protest with this. And what's frustrating is that I'm watching. So y'all, look, I'm watching this. I wish I was lying, but I'm not. No. And I put this on Twitter. Y'all can go see it on my Twitter. So today Rob has a podcast. He had a panel discussion. Very beautiful. Because I love to see the melody on my screen. And I love to see that, look, you're taking notes, you're listening, you're understanding. You can't just pop a Black person up on there and think that we're going to connect to them. And you need to diversify and let more people go. And also showcase that you're really trying to bring us in. So they had Jatia Hart, which girl, I loved. I stand. She was sipping on my cocktail, but I stand. Okay. She was on Survivor season 28. You had Nicole Simmons, she was a moderator. You had Sharia from Survivor season 15. You had Brittany Blair from Big Brother Canada season 3. You had Zambadique, come on, from Big Brother 19. Because there's a snake sleeve, okay? And then you had Julia Carter from Survivor 38. So I'm excited. And I'm like, this is what we need. This is what we need. And when I say I was ready to subscribe again. I was ready to subscribe again. Because I was like, yes, this is what we need. When I say I was up and down this chat, just loving the representation, seeing me. Seeing people who look like me, seeing that chocolate, seeing the melanin, the poisonous, the talent, the flavor, the beauty. I was immersed, I was engulfed in just all of it. I was so excited. I'm thinking, Rob got it right. Rob got it right. He got it right, and I'm so excited. So I'm going through, I'm commenting, I'm interacting with the people, because now we got Black people over there. Like we talking, we jamming, we slamming, right? Oh my God, I'm so excited. So then I go back through and I'm realizing, oh my God, did I spell something right in one of my comments? They was deleting my comment. The Rob Has a Podcast team was deleting my comments. Everything that I was saying, because Jatia started picking up, like, yes, Black Girl Magic, blah, blah, blah. Because I was when I say I was immersed, you know how you really love what somebody's saying on a YouTube live chat, and you're like, yes, say it. Oh my gosh, yes, you did it. Yes, oh yes. Like you're so excited. I have people who comment like 50 times on my pages because as they're watching the video, they're like, I gotta say this. Like I gotta say it. And I love it and I appreciate it because you now I know you're enjoying me. I went back to see. Let me show y'all this, right? Let me show y'all. Hopefully I can. I'm gonna try to play without sound. Where'd my comment go, yo? Well, y'all can barely see this. Let me turn it sideways. Where did my comment go? Where did my comment go? Let me play it again. Let me play it again for y'all. So I only went back because I was like, I asked the question about black representation and casting directors. I want to know what the team looks like for Allison. I want to know about production, directing, makeup. I want to know all of that. I want to know all of that. Let me go back again. So that was one of the things I asked. I said, oh my God, I hope I didn't spell that word wrong, right? Child, I went back. All my comments was gone. Every comment was gone. Let me go back real quick. Oh, I can just play it on my own Facebook. Because I was trying to show you the ones on my phone. Oh, let me turn the sound down because I don't want the people saying that I'm taking other people's stuff. All right. Let me see if y'all can. That look a little better. All right. I'm gonna try to play it. This is the play button here. Y'all, so see, this is my comment. I was about to put black girl magic. Sorry, y'all. I'm on moving the camera. So I posted it, Black Girl Magic, right? You see it? You see the post? It's right above that guy who just said DM me. Boom, gone. Gone. I clicked the top chats and then I went back to live chat because I was like, where did my comment go? Where did my comment go? And the guy who said DM me, he's still there. My comment, all gone. All gone. All gone. All gone. And you know, I will say this. Okay. I'm gonna say okay, because this is how when I tell y'all this is how this is why when I am being so loud about race relations, when I am being so loud about what some people aren't doing and how they're trying to put this facade up, this is what I'm talking about. And what's funny to me is that on the same channel and on the same panel, the black women were saying, you need to speak out, raise your voice, let people know, hold them accountable. All the stuff that I do that I'm being hated for. And this is where the frustration comes in. This is where the frustration lies. And I'm truly okay with it. I think what I needed to do is showcase it because I want people to know, why do I have my foot so firmly placed on his neck over there? Because you're not fooling me. And I give props where props to do. I even did a whole tweet. And the whole tweet was like, yo, I know that, you know, I keep my foot in his neck, but this, Rob, you got it right. Every time that I'm like, yo, this is it. Because you ever be watching a commercial or something like the Kylie Jenner one, where she was like, oh, the way to end racism and civil injustice is to, you know, hand them a soda, a cold drink, high fructose corn syrup, and now everybody's going to be okay. There was nobody in the room to be like, this a no for me, dog. Let's go back to the drawing board. Like, hold up, y'all. Not this one. Kylie Kendall, whatever one of the ones over there. Every time I'm like, yo, okay, now you got to rap with this one. Come on, we're moving forward. Because how would you know whether or not it was too? They be having numbers over at the Rob Hudson Podcast channel, okay? They only had 200 something. The audience needs to be there, and it's very clear where your audience is. It was 200 people. I think they got to 300. Let me not minimize. And I'm here to say, when y'all got it right, like, you know, because as soon as I saw that, once I started to see that representation and people that thought through and really put the work in, this and that, I stand you. I have no problem standing you. Yes, man, once you was like this and all those things that the statues are gone. This is who we are. This is where our organization move forward. This is the type of I stand, and I did a whole tweet like, y'all, girl, let's go over here. Rob got the melanin. Rob got the, and they were speaking truth. They were speaking truth, and I was standing and I was loving. He said, "Don't do it over here." And this is what I'm talking about when y'all ask us about people gatekeeping and wanting to have. They know exactly what's going on. And the thing is, he would have to say that to one of the moderators, or the moderators would have to know, okay, we're not going to allow this person. I am now a fan, and now you're offended. That's what I said. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. And I said, you know what? As soon as I saw it, I kept going through my comments. I kept going through the comments like, where are all my comments? And I know that I'm writing, and I had questions about black representation. Like I was here for it. I was standing. Now there were people who was really writing some aggressive stuff. One person was like, why don't black people just join all of their married? I wish I could go back and get that. And not, it doesn't always have to be about other stuff. People were really getting mean and nasty in the comment. That's really what I would have decided to flag or remove, but those comments were still there. Yet I'm standing, I'm like, oh my God, yo, Rob, this is what we need. Black girl magic, come on through. This is the representation we're asking for. Let's hide that. What I love about the busy bees in my community, because y'all be rocking with me all the time, and that's okay. I'm not always right, and I need somebody to hold me accountable. I need somebody to be like, look, busy. And some of y'all do. Y'all be coming into the DMs. Y'all be coming in the chat like, that one was not a. And I'm okay with that because I'm not perfect, and I'm supposed to be here to shape and mold and change and this and that. And this, just like race earlier, I'm sitting here talking about a whole nother YouTuber who did not like the way that I did things or felt some way. And I'm okay with having a conversation and communicating and moving on. And I'm here for the culture. Child, so let me start reading these comments so we can have a conversation and get out of here so we can tiptoe over to Jolene's place. I will say everything was great, and this is why I say you need somebody sometimes to be like, it's enough for me, dog. And I don't know, maybe the ladies put this together, so I'm not going to act like I know the interactions or the productions of Rob has or what, but they stopped talking about microaggressions, representation, and how you need to communicate loudly and talk about aspects of leaving out genders and leaving out color and being yourself. And then they're going to take a break and do some personal questions. Now, there's a way that you can do some personal questions and make them tastefully done. Okay, we finally get a chance to be on this large platform. I think there has to be some strategy, some strategicness around how we are going to make sure that we can really truly involve and invest in and showcase the talent. Unfortunately, over there, child, all the black women went away. They'll be right back after these messages, right? I don't know what the Purple Pants podcast is, and I'm not sure if it's a friend of someone and what they love about Scotty. Yes, Purple Pants. Come over. When I say they just got done, really trying to communicate to the viewers, the listeners, the followers. This is a movement. This is the time. This is what we need to do. Yes, honey. Yes. Okay. So now, y'all, let me know. Do you like weave? Do you like wigs, girl, or do you like natural? Because you know how we do. Yes. Oh, girl. What's the best fried chicken and watermelon spot in town? Tell us. We love Kool-Aid. Give us some. Tell us, oh, you want a biscuit, girl? Black people like biscuit. What is it? What you want, girl? What? Tell us what your favorite chicken place is. Tell us what your favorite barbecue place is. You know how we hypersexualize black men? Girl, who's your daddy? Tell us about your daddy. Yes. Come on, Purple Pants. I'm okay with having a conversation about what restaurant do you like to eat? What fast food chain restaurant do you like to? We're all essential workers at this point, and they're risking our lives and having us drive and do these labor. They took unemployment insurance and benefits away, and we have to go up and make sure that now we only have enough money to scrap around and get some